Alright, what's up y'all? So I heard that some of y'all were talking about how that last video was Ekko focused and y'all wanted a Blitzcrank focused video, so I got you right here. Fair warning though, I really do not think that point Blitzcrank or playing Blitzcrank like as your main character is very good. And I'm going to go kind of in depth into why I think that is, and you know, his big weaknesses and reasons that I don't really think that Ekko Blitzcrank is an insanely good team, because there is some cracked stuff in this game. So anyway, let's get to those blitz combos. Alright, so this is Blitzcrank's B&B. I think this version does 533 damage, which is solid, don't get me wrong. It ends in command grab and ends in solid Oki. And here is the version I like to use to tag into Ekko to get mitts. This is okay. I honestly think that the normal Blitzcrank B&B gives you better blitz Oki if you only have blitz, and this is a good idea to go for if you have Ekko on screen still. Alright, so the main part of this video is going to be Blitzcrank Oki, because I feel like this is kind of the main thing that you want to do with the character. And if you don't know what Oki means, essentially after you get a knockdown of any kind, like for example, if we get this knockdown right here, command grab, what I do after and how they wake up is Oki, that situation. This is good Oki, because you know you can dash at them and then they wake up and they have to roll back to get out of the situation. However, if they roll backwards, then they're vulnerable to getting thrown and they're vulnerable to a bunch of stuff. That's a little bit advanced, but anyway, that's why I end in the S1 super like this. So normally on Blitzcrank Oki, after you get the level 1, I like to dash a couple times and see what they do, because you know you can get up like that, or they could get up like this, or they could get up like this. And so as you see, I'm dashing 2 times on Oki each time, because it follows all of them after this knockdown. However, the third option, a get up attack, or what I like to call bubble. And if they do that, then it will get rid of every single thing you can try. Like for example, if we just kind of like do something basic, if I try to go to command grab here, it breaks it. And if I try to go for strike here, like wake up light, I get interrupted. So the catch is you cannot bubble after forward roll or back roll. So what you want to do as a Blitzcrank player is you want to see, oh, are they forward teching or are they back teching? And if they are, you want to go for either command grab or strike. I like to just do light because it's like a last second, so they don't have as much time to react. And if they stay in place, they're going to bubble, so you just block. And that's kind of the general Blitzcrank, or like the simple Blitzcrank Oki plan. There's a lot more, like, of course, nuance to it that you can think about, but this is just kind of what I use basically. And I feel like it's actually fairly strong, and it's kind of like this character's biggest strength, I would say. Okay, so if you want something kind of advanced with Blitzcrank, or what I would qualify as advanced, I'm going to show y'all this Kara throw tech. So if you didn't know, if you go forward S2, then down S2 kind of fast, you get what's called a Kara throw. So what that means is that if Jinx is right here, you notice how I can't grab her? However, if we kind of recreate that, I can grab her. And that's what a Kara throw does. It essentially like boosts your grab range. So it's pretty good to use. However, there's a little trick that I know that I'm going to pass down to y'all. So what you do is you go down medium, Kara throw. And you see that, like, nobody's reacting to this. Like, I've done this so many times that I've had no one react to it. And then you can also do this. You can also go into level 3. So that's just kind of some tech for y'all. I would suggest practicing this just because of how useful it is and how you can catch people off guard. And it's a big noob killer. So those are my final thoughts on Blitzcrank and kind of my advice going into Tuesday. I'm not trying to like downplay this character or say you shouldn't play this character, because I love this character. I think he is hilarious. And I think he is super fun once you kind of get the hang of him. And I think that he can actually be very good use to characters like Ekko. And he can complement Ekko and Yasuo very well. And like honestly Vi and stuff. Like he's not a bad character. However, there are downsides to using him like I went over. He's very stubby. His dash speed is terrible. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see everyone here on Tuesday. Let's do it.